Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to delve into how to adapt to any situation that is thrown your way, whether it would be planned or unexpected. Let's start out with the planned ones. Like if you have a party to go to, or like, whether it be a birthday party or a wedding or any other get together with friends and family or anything like that that would have food there that they're going to have food. So I'll start with what I try to do to help me in those situations, which is number one, a lot of the times I will eat some 0 point foods about an hour before we are planning to leave for the party. So I'll eat some bananas or grapes or strawberries or pineapple or whatever I have on hand to help not fill me up, but get my something in my stomach a little bit. So when I do go to the party, I'm not overloading my plate with all this food that I'm gonna regret eating later. So that helps me, not eat as much when I get to the party, but I'm still eating because I don't want people to think, well, she's on Weight Watchers, she can't eat nothing. So I do eat, but it helps to eat a little bit beforehand. And if you don't want to do, 0 point foods, I do because it keeps it low on points and I can save the points for the party. But sometimes if I don't want that or if you don't want that, I do like maybe half a turkey sandwich or something like that. Something that'll only be about maybe 1 or 2 points. So you can save the rest of your points for the party. And another thing that I do for parties is that if they have things there that's like potato salad or pasta salad or macaroni and cheese or something, I do eat those. I will put a little bit of each one on my plate so when I do eat, I can still have the things that I like. So that helps too. And sometimes when they have, let's say, sloppy joes or something like that, I will use half of a hamburger bun and then put it on the plate and then scoop the sloppy joes on top of that and then eat it with a fork and knife. So that helps save on a couple of points so you're not eating or using up 4 points for just the bun, let alone the sloppy joes. So that helps too with keeping your points down when you go to a party. Um, and let's say go to the next thing, like you have something unexpected happen. Like if my husband had an overtime last week and I had to come up with something for dinner to take him. And I had to, go out to eat and, because where he works at, it's just not possible for me to take him anything from home or something like that. He can't heat it up or whatever. But um, I planned ahead of time where I was gonna go because I knew about his overtime. So I planned ahead of time. So if you have to go to a fast food place, make sure that you look at in the app at the restaurants and then choose something from whatever restaurant you like that's low in points for you. So have that in your mind already ahead of time. So that helps to when you do have that unexpected problem pop up, you already have it in mind. And then what I do or can do, or what you could do, I should say, is have like a to go to one pot dinner or casserole that you can quickly put together, or you can even have them in already made and already have them in the freezer. Them little aluminum pans that you buy from the grocery store, and you can just throw it away when you're done. Well, use those, make your casserole ahead of time, whether it would be, any kind of casserole or lasagna or whatever it is. You can make it all ahead of time, put them in those little throwaway pans, and stick them in the freezer and freeze them ahead of time. So when you do have that unexpected thing that pops up, like maybe you have to take the kids to like some sporting event or something for the kids' school comes up and you're going to be busy or whatever whatever the case may be, you can just pop it in the oven real quick, heat it up, and go. So that helps too. Um, let's talk about like stress and emotions that come into play sometimes. Maybe, you're stressed about something, or everybody has them sad times, emotional times, where think you're going to eat, you know, a little bit more, or just start snacking. Um, I would say try meditating or doing yoga first, especially if you're stressed, or you have them emotional times, because meditating and yoga, even though people think, yoga, I don't know, I tried it and it's really relaxing. So, and after I'm done, I feel really good afterwards, even though it's not like a stressful exercise, but it's more relaxing as an exercise. So that would help too, if you have those moments of like stress or any kind of emotional, thing going on. So that would help. So try that first. And then if you don't want to do that, or if that doesn't work, I would suggest doing a hobby or something like, any kind of craft or read or anything like that. Try doing that first, before you choose to go snack in the fridge. Do that for about, 10, 15 minutes, and, then reevaluate afterwards. Okay, am I hungry still? And if you are, then my thing to do is first try a 0 point food, fruits, veggies, something like that. And, so that way it doesn't cost you any points. And then drink some water afterwards. So when you drink the water afterwards, it'll, give you, like, let's say after you drink the water, give yourself about 5 minutes or so to just sit there and relax and take it all in. And then ask yourself again, am I still hungry? And if you're not, great. Yay, you took over the snacking thing. But if you are still hungry, I would say try a 1 point food after that. So, like Meyer has low fat pretzels. You can eat 25 of them for 1 point, which is a lot of pretzels. So, try a 1 point food, and then drink another glass of water. And then wait about 5 or 10 minutes again. And if that works, great. And if it doesn't, then go back and do a 2 point food. So anything that's, 2 points, and then reevaluate again after that. Am I still hungry? So that helps with some of us that are doing WW, with help with the snacking and things like that. So, and if you do go up to the 2 point food and you eat it, so you ate 3 things and it only cost you 3 points, so which is pretty good. So it's pretty good when you think of it, that you eat 3 times and you only spent 3 points, versus like pulling out a chocolate cake that's like anywhere from 12, 15 or more. So let me talk now about, which I didn't do before, is fit points. You earn fit points for any activity that you do in WW. And it's not just walking or running or any kind of weightlifting or any kind of exercise like that. Like I do housework around the house. And it's not just cleaning the house or mopping and sweeping the floor or things like that. Like when you do laundry, how many times are you up and down, let's say the stairs if they're in the basement, and you're doing maybe 2 or 3 or even 4 loads of laundry. How many times are you going to the washer, going to the dryer, up and down doing that? And then you got to get the clothes, put them in the dryer, put them, take them upstairs and then fold them. So keep all that in mind when you want to log fit points. So, and you can get, when you really add them up, you really get a lot. So, and another thing that I log into as housework is when I'm cooking. It normally takes me sometimes over an hour to cook something. So that helps to log in points because I'm not just like cooking, like making something and putting it on the stove and let it sit and I go and sit down. No, I'm at the stove doing stuff, checking on stuff, standing there doing things. And if you're like me, I wash dishes as I cook too, so that's less dishes that I have to do later after dinner. So I'm, always there doing something besides cooking. I'm cleaning up too as I go. So, and I can spend up a good hour just doing cooking and cleaning up as I go. So you can do that too and log it in for fit points. And other than like walking, like around the block or on a like around the track or the metro parks or something or a treadmill, I log in walking when I'm at the grocery store. So when you figure how long it takes you to go to the grocery store and walk all the way around it and get all your stuff and then go to the checkout and then out to the car and then you're bringing them into the house and putting them away. So log in all of that time that it takes you to do all of those things while you're just grocery shopping. Because when I'm in the grocery store, it takes at least an hour to get through the whole store and check out and get to the car. And then it takes another probably half an hour or so to unload the car and put all the groceries away. So that's an hour and a half of fit points of housework that you can log into your app and get credit for. So different things have different fit points. Like walking for an hour for me is 5 points. Or yeah, and then housework for an hour is 4 points. So, it varies on from task to task. Dancing for an hour is 17 if you can do it that long. I do it every now and then. I try to do it once or twice a week just to get my fit points and exercise up. So that helps too. But other than that, look through your app and you can find different activities you can do in there and find fit points for. Like they even have fit points for even like gardening. If you go outside in the garden, you're pulling weeds, you're planting flowers, you're planting vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. You can totally get fit points for that too. So I don't know if you ever went into your app or not, but let me pull mine up real quick and I'll show you. See right backwards. There's food, whoops, here. Try to get it in focus. And then activity here. So, food, I'm backwards. Activity. So, click activity. And you can see I've logged in 106 fit points so far this week. And I'm not going to be able to use all of them, but I will be able to use most of them. You can either, in your app, set it to use the weeklies before to use your fit points before your weeklies or after. I set my fit points to be used after my weeklies because with my 108, I can probably use up, it'll say 80 or 90 of them, and I'm not going to use that many fit points. So, and if you do use all those before you eat your weeklies, you might be in trouble and might not lose anything. You might gain something. So, yeah, so I do that. I use those after if I have to. So that'll help you guys, if you need extra fit or extra points for the weekend or something for your special day that you do to go out to eat or something. That'll help you too. So I think that'll be all for this time. Coming up in future videos, I'm going to do maybe some physical health benefits and mental benefits that I've gotten that you guys can get also. And I'm even going to maybe even share with you some of my favorite products, WW products, or not necessarily WW products, but, nice low point products that I love to use all the time that helps me stay on track and I can still lose weight. So I might do that too. And I'm gonna even write down some of my favorite recipes, like WW-fied recipes that I found through other people, either off of Instagram or the internet. So I'm going to share some of that with you guys too up in a future video. So, and I might even show you guys how I make my 2 ingredient dough pizza. It's very yummy and it's very low in points, and you're never gonna go out to another pizza place again after you make it. So guaranteed, my husband loves it. So I hope this helps you guys with your weight loss and your journey, and I hope that you guys are doing well. So I'll see you next time. Bye.